Hey fam, and welcome to June 2024. The beginning of June when it was still cool enough to go for hikes. Saw some really cute little mushrooms, which I could not definitively identify. On June 2nd, we really wanted to try out this brazier I got Sean for Christmas. We had some hot dogs. I made something kind of like jalapeno poppers with lots of different peppers with different levels of heat. Really, the only downside to our lower deck is that we're right next to the air conditioner. It's very loud, so there's not a lot of usable audio from this part of the video. I also made air-fried baked potatoes, which turned out really well.
This is actual jalapeno.
Yep.
Got a bit more heat to it.
On June 3rd, I made one of my favorite meals that I ever make. It's kind of Mediterranean, roasted vegetables, air-fried chickpeas, couscous, cucumber salad. On June 11th, I started cleaning the deck to prep to seal it. It was factory sealed when we first moved in, and you're supposed to wait for that to kind of wear off, and you can see that it's starting to weather, so it's time to get started. Another thing you're supposed to do at this point is sand off the factory stamps, which I did. Here on the rail, there was an especially marked difference once I get it sealed later. You get it all wet and soapy, and then you rinse it off, and you can kind of see the color it's going to be when it's sealed, when it's this wet. On June 13th, my ditch lilies were blooming, which is very exciting. I wanted to get them in the yard, but I didn't quite get it done this month. I don't show problems in the house very often because it's not fun, happy video stuff, but we get water in where this door is. I sort of looked at the outside and what it looks like, and I cleaned up the door. I think I need to replace this weather stripping. I think that would make a big difference because this is where it's mostly coming in. I did caulk outside the door though, and I do feel like we are getting less water in because we had some heavy rains after this and it was dry. On June 15th, I started sealing the deck. It only took me a couple of hours to finish it up. On June 28th, I did a lot of yard work. I cleaned up all of the bushes in the front. I mowed the yard, and it was very easy. This is because we haven't had very much rain. The grass wasn't too tall, and so I got everything in one single time lapse, including when I go around after and kind of hammer all the nails back in on the fence, which I do, especially lately when it's been so dry. It seems like the fences warp a lot.
camera's all steamy because it's so humid.
We were really grateful to get one more hike in before it got to be way too hot. So that's our June. Catch you next month.